My name is Dominic, and I want to be your class president of 2025 to 2026 ninth grade. Maybe thinking to yourself, why should I, Dominic Brother, be the class president? Well, I've got multiple reasons. Firstly, I have quite a lot of leadership experience. For example, I was the class representative in 7th grade, and in 8th grade, I was the secretary and also the vice president in the student council. Another leadership experience I've also had was being an 8th grade web leader, as well as out of the entirety 8th grade, I was one of two whole students selected to represent Beach Middle School at the Washington, D.C. World War II Memorial Leaf Rain Ceremony. One of the things I will be doing is making sure that we have creative, non-repetitive, and fun spirit weeks. The ones that we have at beach, students have complained about them being repetitive and not fun at all. And my goal for high school as president is to make sure that we get the most creative and fun spirit weeks possible. Another thing I will be doing is making a program for students to submit their ideas, recommendations, and issues with the school directly to student council. This will create a layer of trust and transparency within the student council and the school community. Now, let's go to the interviews from other students and teachers in our school community to see what they think of me as a class president. Do you think that I would make a good class president?
I do think you would make a good class president, Dom. I think that you are dedicated, and I think that you are organized. You have good time management skills and the other skills that are necessary to manage a lot of things that are going on.
Thank you. What leadership skills have I shown?
I think that you've shown that you are good at getting kids to work together, and that you kind of know, where there might be some maybe personality conflicts, and you're good at managing those.
All right, thank you. Do you think that students should have more choice in school?
What kind of choices do you mean?
With like what happens?
Oh, you mean like activities?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I think that that's a good thing to do. And I think there is the opportunity for that at the high school. And I think that you would be very receptive to hearing what other kids say and then like taking that and making that happen.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Dom. Good luck.
Do you think that I would make a good class president, and why?
Yes, I do think that you would make a good class president because you're a really responsible person. You help people out. You're always kind, and yeah.
Do you think that students should have more choice in the school?
I think so.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I feel like they need to do more things.
Why do you think that I would make a good class president?
I think you would make a good class president because you are kind, you take everyone's opinion, and you have the leadership skills to become a president.
All right, thank you. What leadership skills have I shown?
You've shown that in Quiz Bowl, you were the Quiz Bowl leader. You managed to guide us to get into semifinals, which was really good.
Do you think that students should have more choice in what they do at school?
Okay, so this is a tough one. I feel like they should have a bit of choice what they can do, and that's what I like about the ILH time for the beach block.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think Don Brodeur is a great human being, somebody who is a very nice kid, shows a lot of leadership qualities. I think Dom does a really nice job communicating with his peers, does a very nice job advocating. As far as students getting more choice in this school, you know what? I'm always a fan of making sure that students' voices are heard.
Do you think that I would make a good class
Oh,
president?
100%.
Why do you think that?
Because you're respectful, you're kind, you're cute. I think people could get very behind you. Yeah.
All right. Do you think students should have more choice in what they do in the school?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Elliot.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Do you think that I would make a good class president?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
I think that you would be a good class president because you seem to always be focusing on school and helping other people as well, making sure that they can get their work done. Not necessarily giving them answers, but just trying to help them and make sure they get their work done.
All right, thank you. What leadership experiences or qualities have I shown?
You tend in groups, you tend to make sure the group stays on task. And like, if people aren't volunteering to read, you always like volunteer to read when like a teacher says, "Does anyone want to read?" You make sure to take leadership in that time.
All right, thank you. And finally, do you think students should have more choice in school?
Yeah, I do believe students should have more choice.
All right, thank you. I ask that you vote for me, Dominic, to be your 9th grade class president of 2025 to 2026. Thanks for watching.
Vote Dom for president.
To learn more about my campaign, visit the website in the description or scan the QR code.